In today's video, I'm going to teach you do an action on a website with Gumloop automation tutorial. By the end, you'll know how to open a site, log in if needed, interact with elements like buttons and forms, wait for dynamic content, verify results, add logic, test it, and finally schedule or trigger the automation. Start by logging into Gumloop and choosing Create Workflow. Give your workflow a clear, descriptive name so it's easy to find later. Something like autofill form on website works well. Next, add your first step. Choose browser or web automation, select open website, paste the full URL of the page you want to automate, and save. Gumloop will load the site in a controlled browser so you can build steps visually. If the site requires authentication, add a type text step and select the username or email field on the page, then enter your username. Add another type text step for the password. To keep credentials safe, store them as secure variables rather than plain text. Then add a click step that targets the login button, followed by a short wait or delay of 2 to 5 seconds to allow the page to load after submission. If you notice slower responses, increase this delay slightly. With access established, you can perform actions like a human. To click a button, add a click element step and select the button visually, or choose it by selector if you prefer precision. To type into a field, add a type text step, pick the input box, and enter either fixed text or a variable you defined. When you need to submit a form, click the submit button or emulate pressing enter. If content is below the fold or loads as you scroll, add a scroll action and choose the amount or direction to reveal what you need. To keep things reliable on dynamic pages, add smart waiting. Use wait for element to specify what must appear before moving on and set a reasonable timeout, such as 10 seconds. This prevents your workflow from failing when elements take time to render. If you want to confirm success or capture a result, add extract text or scrape data, select the confirmation message or result on the page and save it to a variable. This is great for grabbing messages like form submitted successfully, an order number, or a status update. For resilience, add conditions. Use condition or if else, define your rule, and choose what happens next. For example, stop if login fails, click if a button exists, or retry on an error. Finally, run a test. Watch the browser, refine selectors or timing as needed, and retest until it's stable. When everything's working, set a trigger, schedule it, use a webhook, run from a form submission, or invoke it via API so your automation runs exactly when you need it.